Welcome back to the garden. So the biggest thing this week is I finally finished getting the new raised beds put together. I want to run a tiller over these again to just kind of knock down the grass some more. As you can see, I did this earlier and this thing is just saturated with grass. So I want to do that again on these raised beds. And clearly I got a bunch of rain. Let's talk about the good stuff. Over here, my eggplants are, actually these are my wife's eggplants, are doing very, very productive. Like you can see the amount of fruit on this thing. This is actually falling over. And these others plants are doing similar. So, yeah. Eggplant was a failure last year and going insane this year. And I've even got more flowers coming up. If you look over here, the chili laboyo are producing a huge number of these little peppers, if you can look, and covered in flowers. We haven't actually harvested anything off these plants yet, but they're doing well. Now, this is the experiment. We had chili laboyo, we planted some out here in the sun, and we planted those two plants way over there at the end. Where it's going to be shadier because we weren't sure exactly how much sun they'd want. They definitely want as much sun as they can get. Now, this thing over here that looks slightly like a hedge is... oh, good morning, chickens. Anyways, this thing that looks kind of like a hedge is the soleote. In the rest of the world, this is known as jute and used to make ropes. But the leaves are eaten in the Philippines. I'm always Filipino, so we're growing it, and it's actually really good. The leaves kind of get boiled in vinegar and tastes pretty awesome. Over here on this bed, and then the extension, like half of that bed over there, is Thai chilies. And they're finally producing fruit. So I haven't harvested anything. I'm just kind of waiting for them to get a little bit of red in their colors. But I think we're really, really close. And you can see there's a good amount of fruit. And we've got some flowers, so there's more fruit coming. The plants aren't as big as I would have liked, but I mean, you can look through there and we got fruits. There's another one growing up, and this is similar. This has got, actually that one there is covered in fruit. Just walk over. Yeah, that thing looks spicy. Now granted, these were seeds I saved from last year and replanted, and some of them might actually be serrano peppers, not Thai chili, so that big one there might be a serrano. The volunteer cherry tomatoes, as you can see, are doing well. I should actually pick some of these since I'm standing here. I'm not sure I'm going to do with this many cherry tomatoes. No, I'm just picking anything with a little bit of color so I can eat them instead of the rabbits eating them. Lots of fruit over here. I'll come back out later and get some more. But as you can see, I'm getting lots of little cherry tomatoes out of this. I didn't even have to plant that. Yeah, as I mentioned before, here's the other chili laboyos, and they're putting on a little bit of fruit, but not much. And then over here, we've got tomatoes. I can't remember exactly what variety here, but they're determinants that I planted just as an experiment because I haven't done determinants before, and they are finally starting to put on fruit. I got these planted late, so they're fruiting late, and there's, as you can see, they've got a little bit of flowers on some of these, a little bit of fruit with that tomato beginning, some more flowers, but overall not being particularly productive. Actually, that one's got a bunch of flowers. So these probably just need some more fertilizer. And I'm not going to walk all the way over there, but you can see the calamansi tree over there is not producing fruit, but it's getting a little taller. Probably 2 feet tall, maybe a little over at this point. So, garden's not doing great, but it's getting there. And I've got a handful of cherry tomatoes.